All right, guys, got one going on the cut bait. Oh, this fish has got shoulders. I don't feel a head shaking. I just feel pulling. All right, guys, you see me use this bait before. This is some of that preserved Asian carp bait. I caught some fish on it. I got a video out about it. It worked. It caught some fish. That was during a bad bite. So I'm trying this out here in the spring. The bite is better, but I've got something special that is really kind of scary. One of the bags is nearly to the point of exploding. The smell is hideous. You can see that right there. Oh, it stinks. I've smelled some nasty stuff in my life. I've smelled dead bodies, burned bodies. Oh, this is nasty. I don't know what went wrong with it, but it's nasty. I think I'm gonna put some out. It really, really stinks. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna put it out on a cut bait on a Carolina rig. I can't even think it smells so bad. I need to do this. I'll never get this smell off my hands. Oh, if you ever wanted something that really stinks, this is it. Oh, this is gross. I'm not a fan of using smelly, nasty, stinky bait for catfish. I don't think you need it, but we're gonna see if it works. I'm putting it on all the rods with Carolina rigs. We're gonna see what happens. Oh. Needless to say, I'm not being conservative all on that bait, putting out whole big pieces. It's either gonna work or it's not. Either way, it's getting off my boat. Oh. If there's any good news this morning, we got some current. It is, like I said, we had some rain come through last night. Rained all day yesterday. Rise in the river, you can see a little bit of water moving, so they're pulling some water through. So we're gonna get some scent spread around. Let's just see if the fish bite. In case you're keeping track at home, orange Hellcats have fresh cut bait on it. The pink Hellcats are all gonna have the smelly death stuff. Oh, and the green one over here. All right, guys, got one going on the cut bait. Oh, good fish. This is one of the orange cut bait rods. It's up shallow, heading back deep. I can't tell if he's around something or if he is just a bruiser. He was around something. I just felt it pop loose. Now he's free. Hooked up. It's not on the stinky stuff. Surprise, surprise. It's a good steady pull on this fish. Can't tell if he's above the anchor. Yes, he is. Let me keep going to that side. Crazy Town was where he's going. He's all over the place. I had to move over to this side of the boat. Sadly, the smelly side of the boat. Oh, that stuff stinks so bad. Oh, good fish though. Good fish. Can't tell if we got us a flathead or a blue. I don't feel a head shaking. I just feel pulling. An eating line. Lift him up. Drags it set at about 8 pounds on this thing. It's gonna be a good fish. This will be a good fish. See if we can fool him to the top now. Easy, easy, easy. He didn't like that vibration. I think he's close. That's a good flathead. Heck yes. That is what we came here for. And right there, guys, is what we came here for. A slob of a flathead. That's the bruiser. Guys, that is a great, great looking fish right there. Big old flathead. Got another one going right here. That one's still laying in the floor. I'm gonna have to deal with this. This could be another one. It's a slow pull, just like the last one. This one is on cut bait too. We may have doubles here. Nice steady pull on this one. Out from under this. Are we under that? Deal with this fish here. That's a good flathead. I'm gonna get some pictures of him here in a second. I'll show him to you. But I gotta get this one. We might have a mess of lines here in a second. This fish is hit about everything out here. He's doing exactly what the last one did. He's going back the other way now. He's dying to get around that anchor right, is what he's trying to do. Oh. This is crazy. We're gonna have to do a total reset. I got lines getting pulled. This one's getting dragged over here. Another great fish. This is probably, it's doing a steady pull, just like that last fish. No real head shake. I got a feeling it's another flathead. What a mess of lines I got here. It's a good problem to have. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. This fish has got shoulders. Would love to get that one out of the way. This one actually feels stronger. He burned a lot of energy just then on that pull. Steady pressure on it, trying to pull him to the top here. It's a big fish. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. He's around something. I hope he found that anchor. I think he's around the anchor. Dadgummit. Can't tell if he's over or under it. I ain't gonna pull him up to it, that's for sure. He's around the anchor. Problem is I don't know which way he's going around it. Got him. Free. Took a gamble that time on which way he was gonna be around that anchor. I gotta see if I can get him back over here to the motor. Away from the motor. He's underneath the anchor again. Ah, dang. The hardest fighting fish I've had in a long time, guys. All right, he's straight up and down now. I might have to put the pressure on this one. I see color. I see color. Oh, I see color going away. Oh. Didn't get the net shot. God, what a mess of line. Another giant flathead. Thank you, Lord. What a morning. Fish. There he is, big old mouth. There's this other one. Another bruiser. 30-pound fish. Amazing. Let's get him back alive. He gone. Holy smokes, guys. That was awesome. Both those fish right around 30 pounds. That second one though, man, he pulled like a freight train. That is the hardest fighting fish I've had in a while. I would have been willing to bet he was bigger than that. But great fish nonetheless. Anytime you can put flatheads that size in the boat, it is awesome. Nothing on, both of those came on the perch, that fresh perch I cut up. Nothing on the, not even a sniff on these other rods with the pickled death that's out there. I'm gonna be fair here in a minute. I'm gonna put out some that has not swelled the bag up, and I just thank you, Lord, for not letting that bag bust. I actually had that in my studio in a cabinet, and I could start to smell it. It was starting to reek through the bag. Anyway, 2 fish, great fish. Again, this is typical flathead fishing, getting, you know, out here before daylight, low light conditions, finding some structure, finding some cover, finding some changes in the bottom, and putting baits around them. And a lot of times it just comes down to whether or not they're feeding when, you know, when you're there. There was a lot of activity this morning on top of the water. There was a lot of bait popping. There were a lot of bass and perch hitting fish. So there was a lot of activity. Anytime I see that activity, it excites me. I feel good that we're at least going to get bit, at least got a good shot at catching some fish. So low light conditions, good time to be out there. Guys, I was just getting on my rods. Back in the water, and there may be a fish on here. I ain't sure. Something's moving on here. Yeah, there's a fish. I don't know when this thing got hit. This is another piece of the cut bait. Man, nothing has hit that stinky stuff. This is a smaller fish. Get him in here. Ha! Another flathead. Oh Lord. So we'll take them any size we can get them. I was trying to get on one yesterday on a guide trip up here so the guy could have a slam. He had some good blues. Heck yeah. He's gonna get a poor gill before it's over with. Nice little juvenile flathead. He ain't big, but he counts. There you go. Well, guys, I had just got my other rods back in the water. I had kind of a mess. Those 2 fish got stuff all tangled up, man. Fish went everywhere. They both came off of some shallower water, went deep, started coming back. But anyway, I just got all those baits back out and turned around and noticed one of the rods was kind of twitching a little bit. There was a little pop, 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 like something was on it. And I reeled down on it, and guess what? Another flathead. Juvenile, the future, if he doesn't get eaten, that's the bad thing. Those big flatheads that I caught first, they'll eat a flathead that size. Those things, they eat their own. That's the one thing about them. They're apex predators, and that's just, you know, survival of the fittest out here. But, you know, another fish, same area, same conditions. You know, they're in here. Like I said, they tend to feed low light. Now you can catch them middle of the day. Generally, I catch them deeper. That's usually my MO. If I'm trying to target flatheads during the day, I go to slightly deeper water. But this morning we had some cloud cover. There'd been some rain overnight. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of activity on top of the water this morning. It's calmed down some now. And man, it was supposed to be pouring down rain today. You know, rescheduled that guide trip, did it yesterday, had a great day. But, you know, this morning, I'm seeing blue skies, so who knows what's going to happen with the weather here. It's typical spring. One thing this morning, it's dead calm. It's slick as glass out here, so pretty much anchor anywhere you want to and try it out. But yeah, another small flathead, a juvenile up there, you know, shallow, in there feeding. I'm sure there's a lot of thread fin and stuff moving through here. I think we're on the back side of the shad spawn. I'm not seeing any more fish running the bank spawning, but they're still around. They're still in broken schools. There's all kinds of stuff going on. This thing about springtime, it's the time to be out. You know, we got water that's in the, you know, middle 60s, perfect flathead conditions. These fish are up, they're awake, they're moving around, they're getting set for their spawn that's going to be coming up. So it's a great time to be out on the water. You know, this place, honestly, you could have hit it from the bank. This area right through here where these fish are, and you know, a little bit tougher, but yeah, you got to get up early sometimes. Everybody likes to stay up late and go fishing at night, but sometimes it pays to get up early. And the one thing about early in the morning, things are calm. you know, in the afternoon, at night, a lot of times you got boat traffic and activity that's been going on all day. In the morning, ain't nobody out here. It was the only car at the ramp this morning. So good time to be out, great time of the year to be out chasing flatheads, chasing catfish, period. So get out and go fishing. All right, guys, got one eating on Pinky. There we go, there we go. Somebody's awake. Somebody woke up. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. On top of the water. It's a little more head shaky. I think got a blue. It's only about 6 pounds on that. Ain't that much. It's all right. We take them. We take them. Beautiful morning. Absolutely gorgeous. Really glad everybody looked at the weather forecast and said, man, weather's going to be bad today. It's going to rain all day. Because it's not raining right now. We'll see how long it lasts. Shake that head, big boy. Shake that head. Oh, come on up there, fella. Boom, in the net. Uh-oh, this might be some bad news. This one in the boat. There we go. Get you a little dental work done here, big boy. Yes, sir. I'm kind of jaded here. You catch a couple of 30-pound fish and you get one that's about 13 pounds, 12, 13 pounds, and it looks small. Old Happy Blue starting to get some dark color to them, boy. That dark coloration male. Not spawning mode yet, but they getting there. It's coming. Let's get him back alive. All right, guys, that's 4 fish in the boat, 3 flatheads and a blue. None of it on the rotten bait. I know people like to use some of the nastiest, grossest smelling stuff in the world, and do it if you want to, but honestly, I don't think fish smell the same way that we smell. I don't think they're I think it has to do with their innate chemical sensory perception that they have with those whiskers, and it's not the smell that we smell. It's stuff that they sense in what's out there. You know, we'll get back to the amino acids and other proteins and stuff that they pick up on, and you know, it doesn't have to smell bad is what it comes down to. That perch has hardly any smell to it whatsoever. It's a fresh killed perch, and very little smell to them at all. Every fish we've caught this morning has, you know, come on that. Just remember, what we smell and what they smell is different in what they pick up and what they key on. So if you got something fresh, you got something frozen, I think it's better than that death in a bag that I had earlier.